Hello and welcome to the Hypnosis Academy. Well, today I'm talking about chair therapy and what that's all about. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So a few months ago, I ran a course called Chair Therapy, and that course was designed to share something that I learned, a skill that I learned, which is fundamental in therapy, in alternative therapy. It's used in hypnosis and it's called chair therapy. What is chair therapy? In its simplest form, all that you're doing is getting somebody to work through the problems that they have with somebody. It's to do with people, problems with people. And you get them to sit there and put somebody in the chair that they have a problem with, and then tell them everything that's a problem. Empty themselves out of emotion, of feelings, of anger, of disappointment, of sadness. Yeah. The process in itself it's a beautiful process to observe. It never fails to make me feel really good. And the reason for that is that you get this massive wave of emotion at the beginning. Emotions that people have bottled up for a long time. Emotions that they've never been able to voice. And emotions that have been trapped there since childhood. And so it's very common when people are letting this emotion go, to see tears, to see anger, swear words. I swear a lot when I'm doing chair therapy. Do a lot of swearing. You would find that hard to believe. I know that, but I do. But it's this tremendous relief. But if that were the only thing, and that would help a lot. But there's so much more to chair therapy. The next step is for the person who has the problem with this person in the chair to then become the other person. They have to take on the persona of that person that they have a problem with. And they have to answer questions that I pose to them, very tough ones. Or the therapist, very tough questions about their behavior, about how unacceptable it was, about why they did it. There's something about taking on the personality, the persona of the person you have a problem with. You know, they say if you really, really want to understand somebody, you've got to walk in their moccasins. I don't know how long, 2 miles, 3 miles, whatever, kilometers. This is what this process is doing. It's getting you to see through the eyes of the other person. Now, what happens is this. After a little bit of toing and froing, what happens is the people who were deeply upset start getting these incredible insights into the life of the other person. They start understanding what the other person is all about. And because of those insights, because of the release has to come first, but then they get these insights and then they can forgive. And the entire process is geared around helping the person to forgive that person. It mightn't seem that at times. It gets very tough. It gets very intense. Very intense. But finally, the person ends up forgiving. If they're ready, forgiving that person. And of course, to get people to forgive, you have to explain what forgiveness is. And I think I probably talked about that in another video. But forgiveness is very misunderstood. Forgiveness is something that we all must do if we want to get through the steps of loss. Yeah. And so this is just a process of, this is like a compressed process of helping somebody to get out of a stuck state of anger or depression, sadness, into forgiveness and learning. Yeah, it's a very beautiful, beautiful process. If you were on our course, thank you for joining us. If you weren't, if you're interested in this kind of course, I've just finished editing everything and I've posted on our website the course, which is available now for you to have and to do at home. okay, called chair therapy. So if you are a therapist, if you're able to use hypnosis, then this is one of the most powerful tools that you can have. I promise you that. I wouldn't sell this course if I didn't think it was of any value. This process is one that I use with just about every one of my clients. Just about everyone. Why? Because it's so beautiful and it's so powerful. And it can create change. Not only that, but there's a magic to it as well. Because there's magic to the universe. And there's magic to this process where things happen between the relationships that you would never imagine. Communications happen. Things change just because of this energetic toing and froing. It's incredible. I've got lots of stories that I could tell you about that, but I won't. I just wanted to talk briefly about chair therapy. So it's available. It's on the website now. If you're interested, it's down here in the information of the video. If you attended the workshop, then just contact me and I will give you a coupon code so you can get it anywhere freely, just so it's nice and edited. But I would certainly recommend it to everybody, okay? Anyone who wants to help other people in therapy. I love you all. I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.